Hi everyone, I'm starting a new series where I try and raise awareness for my brand. So, the first video we're going to post on this is basically how we order. Loads of people have asked, how do we actually order on your website? Because it is quite confusing as there's no official place that you can actually order. There is a text box area. So, when you scroll down on my website, you will find an Order Your Items Now title. And on there is a bunch of text boxes. So the first text box is you need to write down either your name or your social media handle. Now you can do both, so you can write your name and your social media handle. That can be FB, TikTok, whatever it might be. You can include this only if you'd like to show me a review or if you'd like me to take a look at your TikTok if you've ordered an item and you want me to check it out on there. Or, for example, if you're an ambassador and you want me to be aware that I need to use your code, then it's a perfect time to add it into that box. So, for example, I would put Jen and then I'd put fudgeandpeanut.piggies in that first text box. Then in the second text box is email. So we really do need you to put your email into this text box because otherwise we won't be able to contact you for your order. If you don't feel comfortable using email, you can always send us a DM and we're more than happy to process your order there rather than through the website. Then in the third text box that we have, you need to add the items that you wish to receive. Now, because every single item on our website is handmade and made to order, it means that you have to be very specific on what you'd like to order. It is quite confusing because you'll have to go back down and see the colours. So another thing I don't actually mention is you need to make sure that you have a colour for the outside of your snuggle cup and the inside of your snuggle cup. Now, if you're ordering a pea pad or a forage mat, that doesn't matter too much because you can use just one singular colour for that. But with our forage mats, you can also pick up to 3 colours. So you can have one colour or you can have 3 mixed in together for your forage mat to match with the other sets that you've got. Now, please bear in mind, sometimes the colours will sell out and I won't have enough time to go onto the website to edit it to say that the colour is sold out. And sometimes people think that the pictures on the main page are still available. Now, what I mean by that is we have like a little slideshow with all of the examples of other piggy parents using the snuggle cups. And sometimes those colours are completely sold out and we'll never get them again, which is why our colours are limited edition. So if you ever see a colour you like on the website, grab it as soon as you can because you never know if we're going to get it back in stock or not. But there's also a section just underneath all of the order your text box and the colours of some snuggle cup suggestion colours. Now, it does say at the bottom that these colours may not be available, but I get it can be very confusing whether they are or not. But please just don't hesitate to pop us an email and ask whether the colour is available or not. I know it's quite disappointing if you set your eye on a specific colour and it's not available, but I will always be there to help you if you want to look for a colour similar. And on that note, if you were looking for a specific colour or a specific pattern, then please let me know because I'm more than happy to go out and find that colour for you and specifically make it for you. Now, this next step isn't needed, you don't have to do it, but there is an option to add photos. So if you want to make sure that I've definitely got the right colour, so for example, if our colour swatches have pink flowers and green flowers and you just said flowers and you wanted to make sure that you had the specific flower colour that you needed, you can take a screenshot and send it in the photos column at the very bottom. Now, once you're happy with every single thing that's filled in on this list, just press send and then we'll go forward to the next step. Now, the next step is really simple. I will just email you within 1 to 2 hours. And there I'll basically just make sure that everything that you've requested is exactly how you want it. So for the inside, outside colours of your snuggle cups, down to the texture of the product, because some of our products are fabric rather than fluffy. And I just like to make sure that you're definitely happy with the order you've requested. And then obviously we'll go through to the payment section, and then once the payment has been made, which I do request the payment being made first before I send out the item for obvious reasons. As soon as payment's been made, I send over an invoice personally to you, so that will have all your information of what you've purchased, how much it was, and also a little comment at the bottom that says that we take 2 to 3 days to process your item, which just basically means it takes me that long to make them. Now, granted, that is a very long time to make your items, but as they're personally made and they're to your requirements, it does take a very long time. But if you are looking for a snuggle cup, pea pad or forage mat, and you want it way sooner than 3 days time, then you can order pre-made items, which I do pop onto my stories now and again, and you can get them straight away, and they're normally sent out the same day. With the items that you personally make and choose the colours, it will take a little while, and then obviously we will post them after 3 days, and then it will take up to 4 days to get to your address. We also give out new check cards now, so each order you make and each item on that order, as long as it's not a freebie, you get a point on your card. Now, if you guys like this series, please let me know, and I'll go into more detail about the check card and everything else that goes on behind the scenes of how to order your order. But yeah, let me know if you like this series, and thanks for watching. Bye guys!